votes, and it was unanimous for talking about what's holding you back in your business. So we're going to talk about the big thing that I see that gets in the way for people, that holds people back in their businesses. Well, that was kind of hard to say. But anyways, hello, welcome. So we're talking about the number one thing that holds you back in your business. And I want to start with a question and a story. So my question is, how many courses or programs or coaches or whatever have you invested in your business? And with that investment, it was under this, this promise that this is going to change your business, this is going to change your life, like this is going to be everything. And then that not be the result that you get. I'm guessing that's probably happened, here or there for you. Have a little experience with that. I know I do. I'm going to share about that. So when that happens, I really considered it to be like the freaking worst. It was such a crappy feeling, and I'm going to share about one particular time that this happened early on in my business, and it was the worst. I remember, so I bought like the first big thing that I invested in my program. It was $1,000, $997, most money I'd like ever spent, and I invested in it, and then nothing happened. I wasn't a millionaire overnight. And I was very upset. I was angry. I was resentful. I had spent so much money at that time. For me, that was like an outlandish amount of money. I was making no money, and I was so new, and I just felt swindled and scammed, and I just was so upset. And I was upset for a while afterwards. Like, it was something I really held on to. And I thought, she's a liar. She lied to me. And what really is the truth is like, no, I was a big fan of hers. Like this was when Periscope was a thing. So I used to go like watch her like daily Periscopes. I went to multiple webinars. I believed in what she was selling. I believed in the testimonials that she had. Like, this person that I'm speaking out is like still around, still has amazing testimonials and like case studies and success stories. Like she's good at what she does. But I didn't get those results. And so I was, just convinced that she was a scam artist, that she was a swindler, that this was a bad thing. And I was very upset about it, right? Like, poor me, poor pitiful me, right? And the real kicker of this whole story is that I didn't do anything inside the course. I didn't even make it like a quarter of the way through. I didn't do the work. I just really thought that okay, I'm gonna, invest in this program and it's gonna change my life overnight, right away, no effort required. And when that isn't what happened, I got really pissed at her and really mad at her and thought she was doing stuff to me and right? And at the time that felt very true. And now, obviously, years later, I can see how ridiculous all of that is. Like, what a victim complex, what a lack of ownership, a lack of responsibility, right? Like, I didn't do any of the course material. Like, why would any of it work, right? And so I share all of this to turn the tables on you and ask you, is this something that you've been doing in your business? Just been expecting results without actually doing anything, been holding resentment towards this or that thing without actually implementing and taking action. I find that a lot of people in this business space struggle with ownership, struggle with responsibility. They want it to be so-and-so's fault that things don't work or whatever, right? And so I really believe that the number one thing that's holding you back in your business is this idea that everything is happening to you and that you're not in complete, full control over your business and your results and your outcomes. I believe that. You are in total control of what happens. In that example, who purchased the course? Who didn't do the work? Who gave up? Who decided just to be angry and resentful, right? Those are all my decisions. Those are all my choices. I was in control of all of those things. And so I wanted to share that, because, examples help, right? But also to question you, to challenge you. Where are you not taking ownership? Where are you not taking responsibility? it always sounds really like heavy when I say these sorts of things. It always feels like, what a burden. But in reality, it's like, it should be exciting, right? Like, what an exciting thing that you get to take responsibility. What an exciting thing that you get to take ownership. Because yeah, that involves taking ownership over things that you might regret or not, feel happy with the results, but also that means you get ownership over what comes next. That means you're in total and complete control to make the next decision, have the next thing play out, right? And what I find is that it's not, I'm sorry if you hear sirens. It's not like a lack of time or a lack of this or whatever that's holding you back. It's you're holding yourself back. And that's what a lot of the coaching I do digs into, is like, why? Why are you holding yourself back? Like, what are you so scared of happening, right? And really getting people to this place of accepting, like, oh, I'm the one that gets to do the thing. I'm the one that gets to make this decision, and I'm going to do it. Or I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to dig into why I'm not doing it, right? And so I wanted to share that with you because I know this realization, even if it sounds really simple, is the game changer. Like, ownership and responsibility is the game changer. And so I wanted to share this with you because I think maybe you watch this for the headline and you think, oh, she's going to talk about some productivity hack or something like that. Like, no, I'm just going to talk about taking ownership over your life and recognizing that everything is happening for you and that you get to control how you perceive it and understand it and what you do with it next. A really good habit, a really strong habit to get in the habit of doing, a little redundant, is asking yourself, like, is this serving me? Is this thought serving me? Is this action serving me? Is this moving me forward? Or is this just making me feel terrible and like not serving me, right? Not helping me. That's something I ask myself a lot. I have a little post-it that says it too. Like, it's a reminder that is really helpful. And so I hope that gives you a little bit of a shift, a little bit of a new perspective. And while I don't mean to sound harsh and say you're holding yourself back, you're holding yourself back. So I say it with love. I say it with this knowing of how capable you are, how capable everyone is. I really do believe that we're all pure potential, and I don't want you to hold yourself back. I don't want to hold myself back. I want us all to do what we're here to do and change the world. So with that, I hope that this helped you. If you are watching the replay or anything, leave me a comment or a like so that I know you are watching, and I will see you around.